What is going on, people? You already know who it is in the building today. It's your boy Gerard Abdul Moultrie, coming to you live like a wet paper bag today on Weapons of Man. I don't think you guys are prepared for what's getting ready to happen. Today, we are going to get into something a little bit more difficult, you know? So if you've been following me all the way up until this point, watching all my previous videos, we've been working on some basic material leading up to today. Is going to get a little bit difficult, so it's going to be kind of a longer video so I can explain every single detail in order. Okay, so I try my best to be the breakdown king for everyone, so that way they can understand how to do it. Today we are going to get into double stick blocks, the double stick blocks, and also I'm going to be introducing today the scissor block. This is a scissor block right here, and mainly this one today. All right, but first let's go ahead and get right into it, so that way we can go ahead and speed up this process. Anyway, so if you remember the 5 blocks before in the previous video, go back and watch. Some of you guys, we were doing here, 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 and here, correct? Yes. Now today we're gonna do something like that, this time with 2 sticks. Okay, so the first block is that up block. This is this X block, just like this. Okay, upward X block. Okay, now from right here I go into my number 2 double stick. Boom, I'm blocking right here with double stick. 3, I have both sticks up on the side. 4, right here, and 5 this way, or the X block this way. You can do it this way too as well on this side. So let's talk about that again. So 1, right? Now from here I'm opening them backing them, I'm opening them up again. 2, going right here, right by that knee. Remember, you got to shift. So here, down, from right here. Then double stick to the side for that number 3, or remember, you can do this one. Okay, I would prefer you to do this, and then slowly guide yourself into that X block for that number 3. Okay, good. Now we're going to number 4, which is on my left. I'm sweeping from 3 to 4. I'm sweeping across, so that way I'm on the left side. I'm protecting this knee. Boom, right here. Now as I go into the number 5 strike, I'm sorry, 5 block, I'm coming straight up. So I'm going here, straight up, sliding back some with this double block, just like this, bracing. Or again, you can use the cross block like this, so you can have that extra leverage. Because remember, we talked about doing it with, if you had 1 stick, you could go here. Now we got 2 sticks. Now you can go here or here. Yes. So that's something that we can do. So let's do it again. Right? We're gonna go 1, boom. 2, boom. You see that? So from here, I'm sweeping from the air. I'm sweeping down, protecting my knee. This is my right knee, right here. Now I'm coming straight up with that double block, just like this, right? Or you can turn it. You can turn it. You can turn it so that way you can have this X block just right here. Boom. Now we're right here. Now I'm going to the opposite side. Now I'm switching on my left, still in that sweeping motion, Sweeping motion, sweep, boom, right here. Number 5 block. To that double block right here. See, I'm holding it just like this here, or remember the cross block here, right? Now, what we're getting ready to talk about is now, why the cross block, Gerard? Why the cross block? And it makes sense. I'm going to show you why the cross block, to me, makes sense. What it does is it sets you up to not stop, to keep moving, right? And if I'm here, say somebody hit me coming from this side, after I done this block and I go into the cross block, boom, right? So what happens is I can come around my own stick and theirs. I'm coming around my own stick, boom, for that number 1 strike. Remember, if I'm doing this block, which is that cross block, here, I'm coming across, boom, for that other strike. Then I can go low and continue on hitting to wherever I need to be. So, with that being said, now let's get on the other side of it. Still the same way here, boom. I'm on this side now. Now, what happens is I can you see my left hand? I can take the sticks or whatever that they're doing, you know, whatever it is that they're trying to hit me with, I can move it out the way now. I can move it out the way and still strike with my number 1 that's on my side. So I'm here, boom, I take it with this X block, the X block, boom. X to remove, my right hand comes and hits. So I'm defending the melee that's coming, moving it out the way, hitting with my right stick. So let's talk about that again. So I'm hitting, I'm taking the hit, boom. I'm moving it, remember, I'm moving my whole body out of position. I don't want to be in front of them. I want to be on the side. That's why I'm guiding. That's why my left hand with the stick, I'm smoothly guiding it out the way. Right hand comes up, boom. Now I'm hitting. As you can see, let me get closer so that way you can see it. I'm coming this way, right? So I'm taking it on, boom, just like this, right? X block, X block. Hit it this way. Watch my left hand. I'm going to take my left hand and I'm moving whatever it is that they're trying to hit me with out the way. Now I'm taking my right hand, I'm coming over the top and I'm hitting, boom, right either in the head, neck area. I can come back again and hit them in the knee and keep continuing on my sinuosity to never stop moving, right? That's what it's all about. Now again, on this side, guns are shining today, look at that. Ooh-wee. Anyway, that's what happens when you do too many push-ups every day. Yes! That's what we about. Always stay hard. Be like iron, be like steel, be hard. Mixed with water. You know, Bruce Lee always say, be like water. But hey, you got to train your body so that way you can have strong body mixed with martial arts and a strong mind as well. But anyway, let's get right back into it. I'm taking the same thing over here on this side. The opposite side, we did this side earlier. Now we're over here. The same thing. I'm sorry. So left hand here, boom. Now, I can take this on from here, move. I can move. Now, say the stick is in the inside. Let's talk about this stick too. If I can move here, I'm going over this stick, moving them out the way, strike. Did you see that? Let's talk about that again. Because I know what's going to happen is folks are going to ask me about this stick too. What can I do with this stick as well? Not just the outside of the stick. So we're going right here. You can move over. You see how I'm putting this on a swivel? I'm sliding it across, right? So as I'm sliding whatever's coming towards me, whatever they're trying to hit me with, I'm sliding, moving it out the way and them and hitting, boom. And then continue on striking from here, right? Does that make sense? I hope it does. So let's do it again. Here, remember we're using the X blocks on this side. Here, boom, I'm taking that initial hit. Boom. As I'm taking it, remember, don't be anybody's punching bag. So what that means is, don't just sit right there and let them just wail on you with whatever that they got coming. You know, what they're trying to attack you with. You've got to be able to move and predict which side that you want to be. Okay, that's why it's important to work both sides. So we're here, I'm taking on that block. As I'm taking it on, I'm moving them out the way with this inside stick that's going forward. You see, I'm moving them out the way. You can move them out the way, hit. All from this X block. Here, boom, move out the way, boom. The same thing on this side. Here, hit, boom. Move them out the way, boom. Okay, so try that drill. That's one good drill. Now, I want to talk about this other drill. And it's the same as the X block, but it's coming from a different angle. We had it from the front this time, and we had it from this side, from the number 3 and the number 4 block, okay? Now, let's talk about it from this perspective. This is the one I want to get into. This is a little bit more complicated. So, the key thing is, how do we get from here to like this, okay? So I'm going to show you. Now, if you can see, I've got both sticks just side by side, just like this. Now, watch. I'm going to put my right stick over top of my left one, just like that. You see that? Right stick over top of left. So everybody, let's do that with me. So got both sticks like this, right stick over left. Now, as I'm pushing it down, you see my arm, my left arm is turning. I never let go of the other stick. This other stick is still making contact with this one. It stays, and I turn. As I'm turning, it still stays into this X block. This X block is important. This right here is important. It's a setup so that way you can continue to keep on hitting and keep striking your partner, right? So say somebody comes at me and I use the X block immediately. Remember, right stick over top of left, right? As I'm turning the stick, I'm putting it on this side. Now you see I've got that X block going on. Now, from right here, I can slide in. This is the part where I'm talking about. It kind of gets complicated after this. But follow me. I'm in my X block. Now I'm going to take my left hand. I'm going to come out and strike with the bottom of the stick. Now, the bottom of the stick is called punyo. Okay? In Filipino martial arts, this is what the bottom of that stick is. It's called punyo. You can strike with the bottom of this. Remember, the bottom of this stick, this right here, this is called punyo. All right? So we go here. Remember, I'm turning it here, X block. As I'm coming out of the X block, I'm striking with punyo, boom, over top at the bottom. Okay? So let's do that again, right? I'm stepping into it. Coming straight into X block. Here, right? As I'm here, I'm sliding in. Forward, watch. I'm sliding in, hit you with the bottom of the stick. The bottom of the stick is called punyo. as I'm coming over still, I strike again, right? Up high, and then I'm also striking low. Okay, did you see that? Let's try it again. And going back into X block, boom, I'm right here, right? As I step in, boom, I step in with punyo. Come over the top with a strike. Aim low, okay? So after you come out with punyo, watch, I'm turning here, this strike. Here, turn the wrist, boom, that's that strike right there up top, and then low, boom, right? That's on that side. So now, what we do on that side, we also have to do what? On the opposite side as well. You got to train both sides. It's very important. Okay, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Now, what I want to do is I want to put my left stick over top of my right. You see that? Now, I'm turning my right stick. You see I'm turning it up in the air towards the sky? I'm taking this left stick, pressing down as I'm taking my right stick, and I'm turning it towards the sky, and I'm keeping the X block together. Boom. Now I'm here with that block on this side as well. See? So now here, guess what? Now you can come in again with punyo, the bottom, strike, lower strike. Okay? Let's do that again on that side. Now remember, we're on the right side now. I'm going to put my left stick over top. Let's look at that again. See? Now I'm putting left stick over top of right. See? I know it's kind of weird because the camera makes it look like it's my right hand, but it's not. But anyway, as you can see, this is my left side. So this is my left stick. Okay, so I'm putting my left stick over top of my right, just like this. And now I'm pressing down. As I'm pressing down, I'm keeping it together. And now I'm on this side. See? Yes, now you're on the right side. Now from right here, what you're going to do is, let's go get straight into that punyo strike. As I'm stepping in, the bottom of this this stick right here is called punyo. Come out, strike, strike, again strike, lower strike. Okay, let's do it one more time. Okay, left stick over top of this right. And remember, my wrist must go towards the sky as I'm keeping this staff, this stick in my hand. Now I'm here with my X block. After the block, the initial punyo strike, step in with another strike coming from this side as I turn, and I'm going to that number 9 strike, which is the knee here. Boom. Okay. All right. So let's do it again. Let's start back from the top though. Okay. So let's start back from the top. So let's start with this initial X block. This is 1, right? 2, right? 3. Remember, I've got it's 2 different sets of blocks for the number 3. We've got this first one right here, and we have this cross block here. Okay, so let's start from the top again. So we're gonna go 1, right? 2, the sweep block. 3, cross block, and the double block. And going into 4, a sweep block again with double stick. Boom, right here. Now, double block and cross block. Boom, right here. Now, after that, we're gonna do the cross blocks on this side. I'm gonna start on my left. Right stick over left, pressing down here. Boom. You should be looking like this. Stepping into punyo, the bottom of the stick. Boom. Boom. Another strike here. Down here. Now you're earth. Earth strike number. This right here would be considered, excuse me, the number 9 block on the right side. So boom. Good. Now you're on that side. That's good. Now let's go to the opposite side. Now I'm on my right side now. Left stick goes over right. Right? See? Left stick goes over right. Turning, turning. Remember, don't let go. It should be a turn. You're turning the staff. I don't know why I keep saying staff. For some reason, I want to get into bow staff work, but my brain is always moving forward. But anyway, you want to take this left stick here and go over the right one, right? Press down, turn. Now you're here, right? Step into punyo here, over the head, strike, boom. Now, right here, I keep this tucked. It's tucked because it's loaded, because I'm getting ready to hit again. Hit, turn my body. Now I'm on the left side. I'm sorry. Yes, I'm swinging on the right side. Bow. This side. Okay? So let's do it again. Here, turn. Here. Cross block goes into punyo. Boom. Over the head strike. Here. Step into number 9. Boom. That strike right there to the knee. Now, I'm on the opposite side now. We're going to go here. Right stick goes over left. Turn, facing the sky. Never letting go. Step into this side right here. Cross block. Now, I'm going to take a step forward, striking forward. Because a lot of times, remember, it's always going to be about how fast can I get to that spot? You know, instead of just coming out the gate trying to hit over top, maybe your opponent is ready for you to hit over top, but what they're not ready for is this bottom strike here, known as punyo. Okay, so you got them here, come in, boom, over the head strike, number 9 strike on my right side. Okay, now we got everything completely out of the way when it comes to that block and those initial blocks. So what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to say much. I'm going to just do the 2 different sets of drills, and then that way you can follow as slow as possible. I'm not going to go extra fast, but what I am going to do is take baby steps towards where we need to be. Okay, here we go. And left over right, over the top strike, boom, number 9, boom, right? Good. Now we're here, right over left, stepping into it. I'm on this side. Turn, blocked, turn, step in with punyo, over the top of the head strike, the number 9. And that right there is for you guys to soak it in, bask in the ambience of everything that I'm teaching you, because there is going to be a lot more coming. Trust me when I'm telling you. And while I'm already standing right here anyway, getting ready to end the video, I would like to thank all my subscribers, all the people that has been watching me all the way up until this point. I appreciate every last one of you guys. I My job is simple: to be able to teach everything that's been passed on to me, to you guys, so that way you can add this to your martial arts combat training, or is you know, just something that you just want to get into, just to try to you know, pick up a new hobby. Filipino martial arts is great, especially for just life, just all regular life in general. It helps me, and pretty soon you guys are going to master this stuff, and that's what I want. I want you guys to master this, so that way you can become the best warrior that you possibly can for you and the people that you are close to, and people that you love. So with that being said, you already know, you better stay training. Yes, sir.